Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day today. We're back in my room. I know you haven't seen this plain wall background in a while, so welcome back. Today we'll be testing and trying out the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Vitamin C Stick. This I think released a couple of months ago and it was all over TikTok and I was loving it. Saw it all over TikTok and I really wanted to get my hands on it. So when I went to Canada in May, I picked this up, and in Sephora in Canada you can return stuff. So I got the shade Apricot and Banana and I decided Apricot was more for me. So I returned Banana and kept Apricot. It is a bit battered. Like, if I enjoy this very well, I might end up getting Banana in the UK, but let's see how it goes. It comes in like a lip balm type of packaging. It comes in the classic packaging for Ole Henriksen Vitamin C stuff, so it's orange and it's kind of like a pull-up packaging. It's very nice, very convenient and very travel friendly. I'm just going to read off the website what they say about the product. They say it's a colour correcting eye cream stick with 2 forms of vitamin C and banana powder inspired pigments that instantly neutralises dark circles, brightens and hydrates. Meets the clinical colour fix for dark circles. This super hydrating eye cream stick comes in 3 versatile shades: banana, apricot and pumpkin, for colour correction and customisable coverage on all skin tones. Layer with concealer to instantly brighten under eyes and neutralise the discoloration, while also smoothing and blurring fine lines and wrinkles. This formula is packaged in recyclable 100% Limex with sustainably sourced limestone to help reduce our environmental impact. So they recommend banana for purple dark circles, apricot for blue purple dark circles and pumpkin for blue dark circles. So I've got the shade apricot today and this is how it looks in the pan. It is a bit battered in the pan. I just closed it very badly. I'm just going to swatch it on the back of my hand. So it's got a lot of skincare infused in this eye corrector. I still would personally use my eye cream underneath. So this is it swatched on my hand. And I like to say it does, you can't even see it, it blends very well. But on the back of my hand I feel like it kind of settles into fine lines. So yeah, let's put it on my face and let's try it out. I'm going to zoom you guys in. I've zoomed you guys in just so you can see it very clearly. I'm going to put colour corrector on one side and foundation and concealer, and on the other side I'm just going to put foundation and concealer to see, just so we can see how much of a difference this corrector makes. So I'm kind of debating if I should apply it straight onto my face or if I should use a brush. Let's use a brush. So I'm just going to swirl it in this. I'm just going to swirl the product onto the brush. I'm going to apply it. What do you think? So you can see it as my under eyes, it's quite dark. So before I apply the product, let's go through my pigmentation. As you can see, my under eyes are quite darker, just in this area here. And then I've got hyperpigmentation all around my mouth, brown girl problems, and some dark spots. So that's what we'll be correcting and concealing today. So I'm going to start off with my eyes. It's light. I thought it was going to be, it's quite a light product. It's very creamy and light. So I feel like even if you guys wanted to put it straight onto your face, I don't think it will be that bad. So I think already, without even blending the corrector, you can see it's corrected so much. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Expert Concealer Brush to blend that out. Okay. I think this is a nice colour. So that's it blended out. You can see this just looks more corrected than this side. It looks closer to my skin tone compared to this eye. I quite like it. I feel like I'm just going to add a bit more. I'm going to put it on my actual concealer brush over my little pencil brush, and I'm just going to apply it more, just to get a bit more coverage. I think this is really good so far. We'd have to see how it wears under makeup. For my face, I'm just going to apply it straight from the bullet. And I'm just going to literally put it on half of my face. And this is where you can see this bit is just so much darker. This bit is where I need colour correcting. I've got a dark spot there. Dark spot there. Don't think I have any on the spot. Okay, so you can see I've used a lot of things on the camera and also I've used a lot of corrector, but I feel like I've just lightly used this. It's very creamy, guys, and I really like it. So I think all the other correctors I've used are either too dry or too liquidy. I feel like this one is the perfect balance. And now I'm going to use the same brush to just put it out. I feel like, because this shade is a peachy shade over like the dark red and orange shades that some Asian brown girls use, was out there, I feel like you can even use like a light foundation on top of it. Like you don't need like a full coverage foundation and you can get away with it. Because like the colour corrector is just to correct the undertone and the discoloration. My spot. I feel like you can still see my spot here, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. So yeah, you can definitely tell this bit here is a lot darker than the corrected bit here, and then my eyes, you can see this is just brighter than that eye. So with application, I think the product is very creamy, very easy to use. You can use it by applying it straight from the bullet or using a little brush and like dabbing it and putting it onto your face. It blends so smoothly and I think it corrects very well. I'm just going to pop the NARS Tinted Moisturiser on top to see how my how the corrector performs under my base. I think I'm going to use my Sephora 70 brush. Because I'm using the corrector, I feel like I don't need as much foundation, but let's see. So I'm going to put foundation on my face, but I'm going to avoid my under eye because I don't want too much product on it. So I think I'll probably just put concealer. Motions. I feel like I do have a tan at the moment because I feel like this foundation's a little bit light, which kind of like is good because we're testing this corrector. I feel like this tinted moisturiser is a little bit light. I love this brush so much, like it doesn't give you any streaks or anything. Do you know, one thing I'm regretting now, I should have put some on my forehead to see how that wears. That's okay. Now I'm going to move on to concealer. And for concealer, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte in Toasted Almond. This is like one of my favourite concealers at the moment. And this is how I normally wear concealer. This is my normal concealer placement, so I'm going to do the same, just so the corrector has kind of like a fair shot. And I just like blend it out. I am quite intrigued by the Huda Beauty concealers, the Huda Beauty correctors. So if you guys want me to try that out on YouTube or on my YouTube shorts, please let me know in the comments below. I like to bring my concealer up here just so it gives me a lift. Just put it out here. I'm just going to blend the other side out. So that's me applying my concealer and foundation. So let's have a look at my eyes. So first let's compare the eyes. I feel like if we compare my eyes, I feel like this one is a little bit brighter than this eye. What do you guys think? This concealer is very good because I feel like there's minimal difference between the eyes, but I do think this one's just a bit brighter. I do think this one's slightly more brighter than this eye. What do you guys think? I think in terms of applying the concealer on top of the corrector, it applied so smoothly. I feel like the concealer applied smoothly and blended quite well on top of the corrector under my eyes. I do feel like this one is a bit brighter, but I do feel like this one has a bit more lines. So I'm not sure if this product sinks into the line more than just the concealer. I'll have to just keep using it and then let you guys know my final thoughts at the end of the month. But I definitely think this eye is brighter than this eye. What do you guys think? And then with my face, you can see here, there's a lot of darkness just on the corner of my lips. You can see the darkness here. And there's not as much darkness there. And just around my lips. I do think this is a good corrector, and I think the colour is perfect, which I think is important when it comes to a corrector. The colour and the blendability and the texture of the product. The product is very creamy, very easy to blend, as you can see. Like, that's me not even being hard, that's me being extremely hard. It's very soft and it's kind of cooling on the skin as well. I just felt that now. And as you can see, it blends like a dream. So I think this is a corrector I'll be using more often, and I feel like I do like it, and I feel like the shade Banana would be a lot brighter under my eyes. I'm going to keep using it, and if I like it, if I still like the corrector at the end of the month, I'm going to get the Banana shade. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video.